With the last name McCaffrey, Luke came into college with high expectations. Luke McCaffrey is the youngest of 4 brothers that includes Carolina Panthers' Christian McCaffrey. Luke has shown flashes of great playmaking ability in 2 years at Nebraska and announced this week he was taking his talents to Louisville. But who is Luke McCaffrey? In the Who Is series, we go through the backstories of up-and-coming collegiate and pro athletes. If you enjoyed these videos, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and let me know who you want to see in future episodes. Luke McCaffrey was born on April 2nd, 2001, and is the son of Ed and Lisa McCaffrey. Luke came from an extremely athletic family. His father, Ed, played 13 seasons in the NFL and was a member of 3 Super Bowl winning teams. Now, he coaches at Northern Colorado. His oldest brother, Max, played college football at Duke and spent time in the NFL and XFL. His brother, Christian, is one of the best players in the NFL and plays for the Carolina Panthers, while his other brother, Dylan, played for Michigan and recently transferred to Northern Colorado. From a young age, Luke wanted to create his own legacy and be his own person. His mother, Lisa, told the Omaha World Herald Luke definitely had added pressure because the other guys had gone on and done pretty well themselves. But one day he just had to make peace with it and say, I love this game and I'm going out and just playing regardless of what they've done. Luke learned everything from his brothers, from walking to navigating the college recruiting trail, but he found a way to separate himself from his brothers. According to his parents, Luke was the most coachable out of the siblings in his youth and had the strongest academics and was possibly the most passionate player of the brothers. Luke attended Valor Christian High School and would not get to start at quarterback until his senior year. That did not stop McCaffrey from getting on the field though. When his brother was the starting quarterback at his high school, Luke played cornerback, running back, receiver, and kick returner in his first 2 years. As a sophomore, he recorded 47 receptions for 717 yards and 9 touchdowns, while also rushing for 245 yards and 2 touchdowns on 23 carries. On the defensive side, McCaffrey recorded 42 tackles and had 2 interceptions. Valor Christian finished the season 11-3 and won the state title. McCaffrey would do anything for his team to help them win, but in his heart, he knew he was a quarterback. He wanted the ball in his hands and wanted to be the playmaker. As a junior, McCaffrey split time at quarterback with Colorado signee Blake Stenstrom, who transferred to Princeton this past May. McCaffrey recorded 548 yards on the ground, threw for 878 yards through the air while completing 78% of his passes, and had 147 receiving yards as well. McCaffrey was named the first team All-Colorado at quarterback by the Coaches Association and first team All-State by the Denver Post as an athlete. Valor Christian finished the season with an 11-1 record, and McCaffrey looked poised to explode his senior year. Due to his family, throughout high school, he received pointers from Peyton Manning and broke down film with Mike Shanahan. Brandon Stokely also served as one of Valor Christian's assistant coaches and helped McCaffrey develop chemistry with his wide receivers. As a senior, Luke threw for 2,202 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, while rushing for 526 yards and 8 touchdowns on the ground. During the state championship game, McCaffrey threw for 169 yards and rushed for 72 yards. Valor Christian finished the season going 14-0, winning the Class 5A state championship. According to 24/7 Sports Composite, Luke McCaffrey was a 4-star recruit who was the best player in Colorado, 13th best athlete, and 257th best player nationally. He had over 11 different Division I offers from the likes of Colorado, Michigan, Nebraska, Ohio State, and Washington. Coming out of high school, according to 24/7 Sports Scouting Report, McCaffrey was projected to be a day 3 pick in the NFL draft in the future, and his pro comparison was Alex Smith. He showed great touch in high school and a great ability to throw on the run while staying in the pocket as long as possible. He needed to improve his strength and velocity on his passes. McCaffrey needed time to develop, but showed a great upside. Not all schools viewed McCaffrey as a quarterback, but that was the position he believed he was meant to play. McCaffrey was excited to receive an offer from Nebraska after seeing what Scott Frost did with UCF in 2017. North Carolina was also another finalist for McCaffrey, but he knew Lincoln was home after an official spring visit. McCaffrey spoke on the situation saying, "I think my hunch in the beginning was right. I thought it'd be a place I'd love to have an opportunity to grow. I'm still saying that today, and I can't wait to be out there." McCaffrey decided to enroll early going into his freshman year and showed off his ability to the coaching staff. As a freshman, Luke would redshirt, only appearing in 4 games. He took one snap against Northwestern in an emergency quarterback role, but saw more playing time against Indiana. He led Nebraska to a score on 3 of his 5 possessions on the field. He went 5 for 6 for 71 yards and a touchdown, while also rushing for 76 yards on 12 attempts. In Nebraska's 54-7 win over Maryland, McCaffrey played both quarterback and wide receiver. He completed 3 of his 5 passes for 32 yards, while rushing for 83 yards and a touchdown on 10 attempts, and had 1 reception for 12 yards. In the season finale against Iowa, McCaffrey completed his only pass attempt for a 39-yard touchdown. Luke finished his freshman year completing 9 of his 12 passes for 2 touchdowns while also rushing for 166 yards and 1 touchdown on 24 carries. In the shortened 2020 football season, McCaffrey appeared in 7 of Nebraska's 8 games, including 2 starts at quarterback. Luke had a 47-yard touchdown run on the opening drive of the season against Ohio State and finished throwing for 55 yards and rushing for 80 yards on 9 carries, while also having 1 reception for 5 yards. Against Northwestern, McCaffrey threw for 93 yards and 1 interception, while also rushing for 49 yards on 8 carries. In a win over Penn State, McCaffrey made his first career start and became the first Husker quarterback to win their first start since 2013. He threw for 152 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception, while rushing for 67 yards and 1 touchdown on 13 carries. Against Illinois, McCaffrey accounted for a career-high 256 yards of total offense. He rushed for 122 yards and 2 touchdowns on 26 carries, but struggled throwing the ball. Luke passed for 134 yards and 3 interceptions in the Huskers' loss. To some, the loss to Illinois was the worst of the Scott Frost era. Luke came off the bench against Iowa and played 2 drives and also played against Purdue and Minnesota, but missed the season finale against Rutgers due to an injury. McCaffrey finished the season completing 48 of his 76 passes for 466 yards, 1 touchdown and 6 interceptions, while also rushing for 364 yards and 3 touchdowns on 65 carries. Nebraska finished the shortened season 3-5. After the season, McCaffrey announced he was entering the transfer portal. On Monday, he announced he was going to be transferring to Louisville. Louisville will be getting a versatile athlete who can play multiple positions, including quarterback. According to 24/7 Sports transfer rating, McCaffrey is a 3-star transfer, and it is unknown whether he will be eligible for the 2021 season. If he is, McCaffrey will be competing for the starting quarterback job with Evan Conley and Malik Cunningham, according to The Athletic. Cunningham was a playmaker in 2020, but struggled with turnovers, having 15 total, 12 interceptions, and 3 fumbles. If McCaffrey is eligible, he will only be a redshirt freshman, with 4 years of eligibility left. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos in the Who Is series. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.